Good evening, you're watching the news from the Sultan of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq bin Taimur receives 2 cables of greetings from the Shura Council and Royal Oman Police on his ascension to the throne. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq bin Taimur receives more cables of condolences on the demise of His Majesty the late Sultan Qaboos bin Said. Those are the headlines, and now for the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq bin Taimur received a cable of greetings from His Excellency Khalid bin Halal Al Mawali, Chairman of Shura Council, on the occasion of his ascension to the throne. In his cable, the Chairman of Shura Council stated that it is an honour for him and the Shura Council members to extend their greetings to His Majesty on the ascension to the throne, affirming that all Omanis are united behind His Majesty's wise leadership. The Chairman of Shura Council added that the Shura March, which was established by His Majesty the late Sultan Qaboos bin Said, may his soul rest in peace, will continue to achieve its goals. He as well added that the Shura Council will continue to play its legislative and regulatory roles in the blessed Renaissance. He added that the Shura Council will work with various states' institutions to achieve the aspirations of the Omanis, praying to the Almighty Allah to protect His Majesty and bestow upon him great health and happiness, and that the development march in his prosperous era will move at a steady pace. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq bin Taimur receives a cable of greetings from Lieutenant General Hassan bin Mohsen al-Shuraiki, Inspector General of Police and Customs, on the occasion of his ascension to the throne. In his cable, the Inspector General for Police and Customs said that it is an honour for him and the Royal Oman Police affiliates to extend their greetings to His Majesty the Supreme Commander on his ascension to the throne, praying to the Almighty Allah to protect him and grant him with continuous success. He as well added that it is an honour for him and the ROP affiliates to renew their loyalty and gratitude to His Majesty as protector of rights and safeguard their beloved country and its achievements. He also added that Oman and its loyal people are under His Majesty's wise leadership to achieve prosperity and development. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq bin Taimur received a cable of condolences on the late His Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Said bin Taimur, may his soul rest in peace, from His Excellency the President Philippine Yusuf of Mozambique. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq bin Taimur also received a cable of condolences on the late His Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Said bin Taimur, may his soul rest in peace, from His Excellency Buhang Vorachith, President of Laos. And His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq bin Taimur received a cable of condolences from Her Excellency President Mia Mottley, the Prime Minister of Barbados, on the late His Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Said bin Taimur, may his soul rest in peace.
يا أبناء وطني، الدرب شاق وطويل، ولكن بالجهد والمثابرة سوف نصل إلى هدفنا بأسرع وقت وبإذن الله.
سلام لجلالة السلطان قابوس المعظم. سلام قف.
كانت عمان بالأمس في ظلام، ولكن بعون الله غدا سيشرق فجر جديد على عمان وأهلها.
Since the day of the blessed Renaissance, when the late His Majesty Sultan Qaboos took office, a glorious chapter opened to Oman and its people. May the Almighty Allah shower His mercy upon his soul, an aspiring leader who will remain an immortal legacy to all Omanis forever. Here is the report.
From the very day of accession to the throne until today, The late His Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Said bin Taimur rule has been about the incremental and sustained transformation of the people and the nation of Oman towards betterment. Since the day of the Blaze Renaissance, when His Majesty Sultan Qaboos took to office, a glorious chapter opened in the history of Oman. This has been an era marked with development, progress and prosperity in all fields. 50 years have now reached, and the person who set the wheel of development rolling has now returned to the soil of the country that he reshaped with his blood and sweat for his final rest. Since the first day, His Majesty Sultan Qaboos was keen on ensuring that the Omani citizen is the maker of the development, its foundation and guardian, and to be the first beneficiary. The citizens have been the focus of all the national development efforts, plans and programs. Today, this pride nation holds the status as a peaceful and diplomatic state, while its citizens and residents enjoy a better life. Prudent utilization of oil revenues to develop social and physical infrastructure, with substantial investments undertaken in health, transportation, electric power, water supply and communications, contributed to a rapid transformation of Oman's economic foundation and structure. The government of Oman pursued a clear socio-economic path articulated in consecutive 5-year development plans that revolved around fundamental long-term objectives, most prominent of which are the creation of new sources of national income. Also included in the development plans have been focus on human resources to enable them to fully assume their role in advancing the national economy, the continuous building of the components of a free economy underpinned by private sector activities on the basis of free competition, and the attention to water resources as a vital element indispensable for thriving and uninterrupted economic activity and environment preservation. The late Sultan also ensured that Oman has its own experience in the field of shura, with citizens are given a role in national decision-making. This has strengthened the development process, contributing to the establishment of a state of institutions and law, and strengthened the values of partnership and the multiplicity of opinions in the context of ensuring the achievement of national interest. May Allah have mercy on his soul and grant us patience to bear this immense loss. He will live in our hearts eternally.
Oman's plains were the place for the royal convoy of late Sultan His Majesty Qaboos bin Said bin Taimur, may Allah rest his soul in peace, who toured the country spreading development and renaissance that covered all parts of the Sultanate. Late His Majesty the Sultan led the royal tour since the 1970s till recently, through which he achieved the aspirations of his citizens. He travelled from one wilaya to another to meet his loyal people, seeking closer look at their villages and listening to their complaints, demands, and suggestions regarding the development march in the country. Those meetings were open parliaments without any limitation, which are preserved by far-sighted leader and vision who put the citizens as the ultimate goal for the building of Oman. He used to sit with his people in a modest way, listening carefully to the citizens' ambitions and aspirations. In these meetings, new ideas for future were born, such as Oman 2020 and Oman e-government. The road for development was not always rosy, however. The leader of Oman's modern renaissance was confident, due to his far-sightedness, that despite challenges and difficulties, he would fulfill his promise that he had given to the citizens who were lining up on the roads to greet him during the royal tours. He was determined that Oman in 1970 would not be like Oman in 2020 when he left it. Since the first day of the blessed Renaissance in 1970, late His Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Said bin Taimur, may Allah rest his soul in peace, believed in the importance of restoring the united national identity for all segments of the Omani society as the foundation for the big mission, the building of the modern state. The mission was not easy, but this belief had not wavered. The first step was to remind the Omani citizens of his identity through his royal speeches, urging them to adhere to their values and principles and be proud of their glorious past. After 6 years of his rule, His Majesty, may Allah mercy him, issued a royal decree to establish a Ministry for National Heritage, which its functions developed gradually to include protection of material and non-material heritage manifested in the items in museums, forts, castles, and archaeological cities. Late His Majesty, may Allah rest his soul in peace, declared the Year of Heritage in 1994, during which the Sultanate celebrated its deep-rooted heritage. The Sultanate also started the registration of some elements of material and non-material heritage of Oman. Another important step was in 2003 with the issuance of the royal decree to establish the Public Authority for Craft Industries. Late His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, may Allah rest his soul in peace, crowned all these with urging citizens to compete in contests like Sultan Qaboos Award for Arts and Literature and Sultan Qaboos Award for Excellence in Craft Industries.
يا أبناء وطني، الدرب شاق وطويل، ولكن بالجهد والمثابرة سوف نصل إلى هدفنا بأسرع وقت وبإذن الله.
سلام لجلالة السلطان قابوس المعظم. سلام قف.
كانت عمان بالأمس في ظلام، ولكن بعون الله غدا سيشرق فجر جديد على عمان وأهلها.
A senior UN humanitarian official warned the Security Council yesterday that war-battered Yemen could face the threat of famine again because of the rapid depreciation of its currency and distributions to salary payments. At the same time, the UN Special Envoy for Yemen reported a major reduction in military operations and other initiatives that will hopefully lead to talks between the government and Iranian-backed Houthi rebels on ending the 5-year conflict in the nation. Both Ramesh Raja Singham, head of the UN Humanitarian Office Coordination Division, and UN Envoy Martin Griffiths stressed the volatility and fragility of the current situation in Yemen, especially following recent actions by the United States and Iran that raised tensions and fears of further military action in the Middle East. Libyan military strongman Khalifa Haftar was holding talks in Athens today, just 2 days ahead of the peace conference in Berlin, which he and the head of the Tripoli's UN recognized government, Fayez al-Sarraj, are expected to attend. His visit comes as world powers step up efforts for a lasting ceasefire, 9 months since an assault on Tripoli by Haftar's forces sparked fighting that has killed more than 280 civilians and 2,000 fighters and displaced tens of thousands. The State Department said U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo will take part and voice support for truce efforts. The United Nations said the Berlin talks aimed to end foreign interference and division over Libya. This is the Sultan of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq bin Taimur receives 2 cables of greetings from the Shura Council and Royal Oman Police on his ascension to the throne. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq bin Taimur receives more cables of condolences on the demise of His Majesty, the late Sultan Qaboos bin Said. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studio, it's good night.
كالغيمة السكون تطل بالعطر تجتمع القلوب لترفع اللواء كالغيمة السكون تطل بالعطر تجتمع القلوب لترفع اللواء يا وطن الإنسان يا وطن
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الحمد لله على نعمه التي لا تحصى وآلائه التي لا تستقصى، والصلاة والسلام على رسوله المصطفى نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أهل الصدق والوفاء. أما بعد، مشاهدين الكرام، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته، وحياكم الله في هذه الحلقة من برنامجكم الوطن في القرآن، لنمضي معا متدبرين كتاب الله تبارك وتعالى، مقتبسين منه النور والضياء، لنمضي في أوطاننا في أعمالنا ونؤدي مهامنا ووظائفنا على أكمل وجه وعلى هدى ونور وبصيرة من الله تبارك وتعالى. هكذا يعلمنا كتاب الله. إن نحن تدبرنا هذا الكتاب العزيز وتلوناه حق تلاوته نأخذ منه ذلك النور ليهدينا الصراط المستقيم. فإن القرآن الكريم كما قال الله تبارك وتعالى عنه: إن هذا القرآن يهدي للتي هي أقوم. فهيا بنا متدبرين هذا الكتاب العزيز لنكون أقوى ولنهتدي للتي هي أقوم. واليوم نتدارس معا قصة من القصص الحق، قصة النبي سليمان مع طائر من الطيور، إنه الهدهد. فماذا جرى يا ترى، وماذا نأخذ نحن من تلك القصة، خصوصا فيما يتعلق بالجوانب التربوية التي نحن نحتاج إليها كثيرا